Good afternoon. We are on the record at 1:34 Pacific Time on March 13th, 2024, to begin the deposition of Lilyana Batin in the matter of Kanne versus Batin. The case is venued in the Superior Court of the State of California and for the County of Sonoma. The case number is SCV-271544. The deposition is taking place via Zoom video conference. The legal videographer is Khalil Williams here on behalf of Steno, and the court reporter is Rebecca Rutenau, also here on behalf of Steno. Would counsel please identify yourselves and state who you represent?
Good afternoon, John Roach for the plaintiff, Patricia Kanne.
Laura Flynn for defendants Mildred and Lilyana Batin.
Thank you, counsel. Would the reporter please swear in witness?
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly state under penalty of perjury that the evidence you shall give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Ms. Batin. My name is John Roach. I represent the plaintiff in this matter. Can you state and spell your name for the record, please?
Lilyana Batin, L-I-L-Y, capital A and A, last name Batin, B-A-T-I-N.
Thank you, Ms. Batin. Have you ever had your deposition taken before?
No.
Okay, I'm sure you've had a chance to talk to your attorney, but I'm going to go over some of the ground rules to make sure we're on the same page. It's important that you give audible verbal responses versus shrugs of the shoulder or or uh-huhs, as those are difficult for our court reporter to figure out what you're trying to say. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. I'm entitled to your best estimate, but neither attorney wants you to guess. Classic example between a guess and an estimate is if I ask you the dimensions of my table in my dining room, which you've never seen, you'd be guessing. But if I asked you the dimensions of the table where you sit and eat every night, you could give me a ballpark estimate based on your personal observation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Thank you. Is there any reason why you can't give your best testimony today? For example, in the last 24 hours, have you taken any medications that might affect your ability to testify truthfully and accurately?
No.
Okay. You're able to take a break at any time to go to the bathroom, to talk to your counsel. I just ask that if a question is pending, that you finish that question before you take a break. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. If I ask a bad question, one that's difficult to understand, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll assume that you understood it.
Okay.
Okay. What is your date of birth, Ms. Batin?
July 28, 2001.
And what is your height?
5'3".
Okay, we're here to talk about a collision that happened back on July 27th, 2021, one day before your birthday.
Yes.
At the time of the collision, where did you live?
I lived in Willits, California.
At what address, please?
26851 Hawk Drive, Willits, California, zip code 95490.
Who was living with you at the time of the collision back on July 27, 2021?
Rephrase, I was at school. So
Okay,
I wasn't actively living with my mom.
Okay, where were you spending the majority of your time when this collision happened on July 27, 2021?
Weimar University.
And where is Weimar University located?
Colfax, California.
And were you living with anyone other than yourself at Weimar University in Colfax, California?
I was living in the dorm
Did you have a roommate in the dorm?
No,
Okay. And what were you studying at Weimar University?
I was studying natural science.
Okay. Where do you currently reside?
I currently reside in Chattanooga, Tennessee, as I am going to school there.
And where are you going to school?
Southern Adventist University.
What are you studying at Southern Adventist University?
Health science.
Does that health science education include any studies in mechanics, engineering, or medicine?
It includes a study in medicine.
Can we take a quick break?
Sure.
Are we off the record?
About to read us off the record now. We're now off the record. The time is 1:40 Pacific time.
Sorry, I just need to let